Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Alyssa. My pronouns are she, they. Let's get into it. I'm going to talk to you guys about, so April is Autism Awareness Acceptance Month. Depends on what groups you're running in. And I'm autistic. So I thought I would talk a little bit about sort of my journey and the thoughts I had while I was getting ready. If you are interested in what I use in my hair, let me know. And I would have no problem doing a little video on how I do my hair. So for me, being autistic is like a different way of thinking, but also, I don't know, like I don't think of that because it's the only way I know. But I'm neurodivergent, but I'm autistic, OCD, depressed AF, like clinically treatment resistant, PTSD, CPTSD, so I fit like a lot of what's underneath the neurodivergent umbrella, which is why sometimes you'll see me mention things that like I sort of compartmentalize in my mind or like in my mind that is like, oh, this is probably more of an autism trait, this is probably more of like a combined trait of like all the things in my life that I have in my little neurodivergent brain. So something fun about me and my autism is that I'm very clumsy. I have terrible proprioception, and I'll put the definition of proprioception right here. Great definition. Editor Alyssa, just 10 out of 10. And I have really bad interoception. And here's a definition of that. Well, I pretend that my hairdryer is a sonic ray, but it's not. It's just a hairdryer with a diffuser on it. Yeah, so I am very clumsy. I am covered in bruises for reasons as I bump into things, and I don't even realize it. I won't even remember. So that's something, and I knocked something down, and now I've lost my train of thought, and that's also the neurodivergent brain, is that I have a really hard time keeping track of my thoughts. I have aphantasia. You know what's gonna happen. A definition. Wha-bam! All right, let's dry my hair. I realized that I was autistic as an adult. I did not have access to resources when I was a kid. My grades were good. I was a treat to have in class. And people didn't seem to be bothered when I would go through periods of not speaking or hyper-verbal. And I was told by many adults in my life that I was too much. All of this would later come to be known as various neurodivergencies, which I've listed previously. But I always knew I was different. And I think I leaned into it and gave it my all and my most dramatic flair possible. I mean, look at me. Are we shocked that I have a master's degree in acting? I didn't think so. I'm almost done with drying. My hair holds a lot of water, but I do want to shout out my hairstylist, whose Instagram I will link in the bio below, Maria Peters. She does an amazing job and has curly hair and gives great curly cuts with lots of layers. And then also to my friend Jackie, who finally forced me to become a diffuser by giving me a hairdryer with a diffuser. So, anyway, back to blow drying. Okay, and then I get really bored of blow drying it, so I let the rest air dry, and it could look totally different than it does right now. Anyway, You're testing the fire alarms. Which is hilarious because one time our apartment did catch on fire. Not our apartment, but an apartment in our building. This alarm did not go off. So, yeah. So April wasn't really something I was aware of as an awareness acceptance month for autism. Autism was a boy's disease when I was a kid. Air quotes all around that. But yeah, so I didn't know I was autistic till I was an adult. I knew I was neurodivergent. The OCD was diagnosed in my youth. But then that was as far as they went with it. Just thinking about how inaccessible it is to like get diagnoses and stuff. I work as an advocate. I think it's important, especially something I'm really passionate about is like inclusion and accessibility. You'll see a lot of that in my videos and kind of me looking at it from my perspective and sharing the obstacles that I face or any of the struggles. Or sometimes it can be really good. Like a lot of the times when we go to Disney, we have a great experience with their disability access service. I don't know if that's what it stands for, but that's what I'm calling it. Or you have really wild kind of situations like at Knott's Berry Farm, which there will be a video coming out soon. We went to the Boysenberry Festival, and when I tell you that that might be the wildest place in the West, I'm not kidding. Let's see, let's go over the top 5 things. Autism cannot be cured, nor does it need to be cured. April and as our many months are awareness for multiple things, so make sure that you're being intersectional about your advocacy, something I'm really passionate about. Neurodiversity paradigm is where I operate from. I don't think there is any one normal brain. I think there are things that are normalized, and I think self-diagnosis is valid. And I love soccer, so you'll see I'll be doing a series called Come Spin With Me, which is like spin is special interest shortened, and I really like it as a nickname. If you hate it, you can let me know. I'm sure someone will. So many of my special interests include a live event. I love a sort of outing, theme parks. I love being at the beach, but I hate sand and I hate the ocean, so that's fun. I like to do advocacy work and work in my community, and you'll see kind of mixes of all of that, plus hopefully a couple more fun things. Remember to stay moisturized. On top of Autism Acceptance / Awareness Month, you'll hear it both ways. Here are a couple of other things happening in April. Gosh, I can't believe it's already April 2024. So let me list a few of them here. If I miss anything that is particularly important to you, I'd love to hear about it. It's also soccer season, which I'm very excited about. I need to sit in front of a fan for an unlimited amount of minutes so that my body can regulate its temperature. Got water. I started food. Okay, that's it. I'm rounding it out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me any of the answers to any of the 100 questions I asked. I can't remember because I'm neurodivergent and disabled, and I have wicked brain fog. Follow me on Instagram if you want. I don't know. Oh man. Oh, found him. You. Oh. You saw that, huh? Also, did you know that no one's face is really, like, perfectly symmetrical? I mean, some people are. But look. my ears are lopsided, so my glasses are lopsided, and if I tighten them, then they don't sit right, but it outs my face as being crooked. You have a crooked face? Why the crooked face? No, it's why the long face, but I'm not a horse. My face is actually very round, short, so